Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Colorado Buffaloes beat North Dakota State 31-26. Shedeur Sanders was absolutely fantastic in this game, threw 445 passing yards with 4 passing touchdowns. He does throw an interception. It was a very lucky interception as it bounced off one of the defenders' back leg to another defender. So that wasn't. Look, it was a bad throw by Shedeur, but it was a very lucky interception for North Dakota State. But anyways, this, to be completely honest, I thought Colorado did show some good things in this game. Dion and his team went out there and definitely did some good stuff. Sanders looked great as in his first game of the 2024 season, and Travis Hunter was fantastic in this game. Jimmy Horn Jr. was fantastic in this game. Those three guys were fantastic, but I thought the defense was definitely should have been way better in this game. And I actually really did think going into the second half we were going to see them, make some adjustments defensively, and they did. They were way better defensively in the second half. Only gave it 6 points in that second half. Now in the first half, things were terrible. They gave up 20 points in the first half. I think if it was a little bit of a better team, I'd say, okay, all right, it's not good, but you're going up against a harder team. But it's North Dakota State. You shouldn't be giving up 20 points in the first half. Maybe 10, 13 is fine, but 20 is too much to give up to North Dakota State in the first half, and especially when you're only putting up 17 points of offense in the first half. So I thought the defense was a problem in the first half, but I thought in the second half they went out there and did a good job of changing things around. I actually thought they would do that because I think last year we saw their defense in a couple of situations I'm thinking of. We saw their defense have very bad starts early on. We saw it against Colorado State where they had that big 43-35 comeback. We saw it against TCU when they had another comeback 45-42. Yes, was the defense bad in those games, but I think in the second half the defense made adjustments and the defense was a lot better. But if you look in those the TCU game, you look at the Colorado State game, their defense was probably bad in the second half, but it was way worse in the first half. So their defense needs to, going back to last season as well, their defense needs to figure things out in the first half because things were completely different in the first half compared to when they were in the second half. Gave up 6 points in the first half, and they gave up 20 in the first, which against North Dakota State I don't think you should be doing. But Colorado barely won this game 31-26. Let's go over the scoring summary because the first and second quarters was kind of crazy. I mean, it was like 6 straight drives for both teams where there were no drives or possessions where either team did not score until I think Colorado broke that. I think Colorado broke that after North Dakota State had a touchdown to give them a 3-point lead with 12 minutes remaining in the second quarter. I think Colorado's, I think Colorado's next drive is when that ended. I think it was 5 straight scores between both teams' first 5 possessions together. But it started off with a Griffin Crosa 36-yard field goal to make it 3-0. Then Shedeur Sanders throws a 41-yard touchdown pass to Travis Hunter, the 41-yard touchdown, 7-3. But then Cam Miller, the quarterback for North Dakota State, there's a 7-yard touchdown pass to Joe Stoffel, and it's 10-7. But then Shedeur Sanders throws a 69-yard touchdown pass to Jimmy Horn Jr., and it's 14-10. But then the second quarter, Cam Miller, the quarterback, who led them in passing and rushing yards in this game, had a 7-yard touchdown run to make it 17-14. They increased the lead to a 6-point lead when they're knocking a 31-yard field goal with 4 minutes and 33 seconds remaining, 20-14, and then going into halftime, Alejandro Mata makes a 27-yard field goal to make it 20-17. I will say, on that 2-minute drill or whatever, how much time there was when Colorado got that ball back, Sanders made some amazing throws on that drive right there. But, I mean, obviously there were other drives where he made some amazing throws, but some terrific throws on that specific drive right there. Then the third quarter, Shedeur Sanders throws a 13-yard touchdown pass to Travis Hunter. Hunter's second touchdown of the day. It's 24-20. And then Shedeur Sanders has a 3-yard touchdown pass to Travis Hunter, his third touchdown of the day. It's 31-20. Crazy thing is he had a 41-yard touchdown. He had a 13 touchdown. The most impressive touchdown of the day was his 3-yard touchdown. I still don't know how he had that catch. Go look at the clip of Travis Hunter's third touchdown catch. It was unbelievable. What a crazy catch by Travis Hunter to make it 31-20. And then Cam Miller, the quarterback, continuing to show off his running ability with a 20-yard touchdown run to make it 26-31. They went for 2, which is the right call right there. And it's 31-26. And they actually went for a Hail Mary and got it, but they were short. The Hail Mary, they only got to like the 5-yard line. And if you think about it, what is kind of big there with that 2-point conversion is they get that 2-point conversion, which, they had the right setup there. They were going with the throw to the running back. They had perfect. The running back basically had a walk in 2-point conversion, but quarterback overthrew him on the 2-point conversion. But if you look at it, when North Dakota gets the ball back, North Dakota State gets the ball back. If they get that 2-point conversion, they're playing for a field goal there instead of trying to, score a touchdown. Things could have been different for them. Well, but that's just a big what if there. But final score is 31-26. All right, let's go over the game leaders. Cam Miller was great in this game for North Dakota. I thought he showed some really good things. He threw 18 for 22, 277 passing yards, and 1 passing touchdown. And then he had 16 carries, ran the ball 16 times with 81 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. So 3 total touchdowns, over 300 yards. Didn't throw a pick. Great day for him. Sanders was great as well. 26 for 34, 445 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. I already explained how the interception happened. And as I expected for rushing yards for Colorado, they did not run the ball often, and their running back didn't even do that good. 9 carries, 20 rushing yards for Hayden. Receiving yards for North Dakota State, Henderson had 5 receptions for 72 receiving yards. Well, Jimmy Horn Jr. Had 7 receptions for 198 receiving yards with 1 touchdown. Both Hunter and Horn Jr. were both very good in this game. But Horn Jr. almost had 200 receiving yards in this game for Colorado. Let's go over some other stats. So it was Dallin Hayden, who had 20 rushing yards. Shedeur Sanders had 17 rushing yards for Colorado. Travis Hunter had 7 receptions for 132 receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. Now, I think this is probably, I was going to say, I wonder what people would say of, who had the better performance, whether it was Travis Hunter or Jimmy Horn Jr., with Horn having 200 receiving yards and 1 touchdown compared to Hunter's 130 and 3 touchdowns. Even though there's a big yard difference between Horn Jr. and Hunter, I think you'll take the touchdowns any day. But both guys were terrific in this offense. LaJohntay Wester had 5 receptions for 58 receiving yards, and Will Shepard had 2 receptions for 23 receiving yards. There were no fumbles in this game. Defensive stats, Trevor Woods led Colorado with 10 tackles. Colorado had 2 sacks. 1 goes to Levante Bentley. They had 7 tackles for loss. And the crazy interception for North Dakota State was Nick Kubitz. And no interceptions for Colorado, as North Dakota State didn't throw any interceptions in this game. Let me know your thoughts on the 31-26 win for Colorado to open up the season. I can't wait for these next 2 days on Friday and Saturday. We'll see more college football getting underway here this weekend. Let me know your thoughts on the 31-26 win for Colorado, and peace out.